Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. Look what just came in the mail today. Curated Bead Box, and the theme is Seriously Sassy. And here's all the things that are in there. We'll go through them one by one. And here's some little bit more information for you. We do have a findings kit. And these numbers, if you wanted to go check out and there's something you see you like, you wanted to go check it out on their Facebook page, their website, you can go over there and check that out. I will have that information on how you can do that in the description box below with a coupon code, which is a really good one. So the first thing we have here, aren't these pretty? In fact, when I opened this box, my granddaughters were looking at it, and both of them went right for this strand. But this is a 6-inch string, 10 millimeter, purple spot marble style glass bead. I really like these. Sometimes I've heard them called painted glass, but these are really, really pretty. Okay, the next thing we have, they're also 10 millimeter, more purple. You know what? This would be great for the Passion for Purple. In fact, you know what? I'm making this a Passion for Purple collaboration challenge video since we've got a lot of really purple beads here. So I'll have the information about that for you to go check out all the other participants. It's hosted by Metal Scrap and Chick, and all you have to do is make something purple. And today I'm showing you some beads that I'm going to be using to make something purple. Anyway, these are a 10 millimeter, 8-inch string, purple crackle glass bead. Pretty, pretty. And then we have 8 millimeter. Ooh, this is a long string here, and they're yellow, my favorite. In fact, these are two of my favorite colors. In fact, this box are like all my favorite colors except for one, no pink. But anyway, this is an 8 millimeter yellow marble style glass bead. We have a 16-inch string. Aren't those pretty? And I love this color combination. I wanted this for my wedding, but I got talked out of it. They look like LSU colors. I live in Louisiana and everybody bleeds purple and yellow. I'm not a huge LSU fan, but I do like their colors. All right, next thing we have are these, an 8 millimeter, 10.5-inch string, plum spotted marble style glass bead. Again, they look like those painted glass beads. Sometimes that's what they're called. And they are very much a plum color. They have some blue in there. And the crackly part in there is kind of a lavender. These are really pretty. All right, the next thing, we have some more yellow beads. How about that? These are a 6 millimeter, 16-inch string, yellow glass pearl beads. Oh, those are so pretty. All right, the next thing is we have some 6 millimeter turquoise marble style glass beads. I think that's these. A 16-inch string. Nope, that's these. Aren't those pretty? They kind of look like a faux turquoise. They're glass beads. You get a lot of beads with this too. All right, the next thing is a 4 millimeter purple glass pearl beads, a 16-inch string. And let's see, what is this one? I've got an extra thing here. I can't, let me set that aside. I haven't figured out. One thing I'll have to say, they don't label these beads, and they're kind of hard to figure out sometimes what's what. We do have some seed beads. A 6.0 turquoise opaque glass seed beads, 1 ounce bag. And then we have a 16 by 20 sky blue pressed glass oval beads. We have 6 of them. We've gotten these before. Those are really pretty. I'll put these back in the bag. Otherwise, they may wind up on the floor. And then, let's see. Then we have, I think this is what's next. 14 by 10 millimeter milky white pressed glass oval bead. 8 of them. Again, I think we've gotten these before. These are really pretty. And then we have a 6 millimeter silver metal caps. Oh, bead caps. Oh, we've got two sets of bead caps here. Let me see. I love getting bead caps. So one of them is a 6 millimeter silver metal bead cap. Get about 25 of them. And then a 6 millimeter silver metal spacer bead, about 25 of them. I think these are the spacer beads. We have silver this month. They almost look like bead caps though, because they definitely have a front and a back. Well, and then here are the bead caps. So it's almost like getting 2 sets of bead caps there. And then we have 6 by 4 silver metal spacer beads. We have some more spacer beads. Look at these. These are kind of oval. Here's the hole. Here's what they look like on the sides. There's about 25 of them. And then we have a locket. This is a 26 millimeter silver metal photo frame locket pendant. That's pretty cool. It's got a floral design on it. And I'm trying to figure out where these came from. So I think this is a 10.5-inch string dark turquoise crackle glass bead. I think I skipped that, so that's what that is. These beads are really interesting because they kind of have an ombre to them. I don't know if it's going to show up on the video, but see how it goes from one color. We've got deep purple, and it goes to the end. We're more into a fuchsia pinky purple. Put them together, maybe you'll be able to see the difference. See? I think you can see more of a difference at that angle. Those are pretty cool. And so in this baggie, we have all of our findings. We have jump rings, we have memory wire, beading wire, and these are crimp beads, which I don't use crimp beads. You could use them as spacer beads if you're like me. Most of you probably use crimp beads. I can't tell you the quality of them since I don't use them, but I would venture to say they're probably good quality because the rest of their findings are really good quality. Here are their head pins, which I really like. Their lobster claw clasp, stretch cording, and ear wires. So this is a really good box for anybody who loves to make jewelry, maybe that's just starting out, that doesn't have a whole lot of things. Everything you need is right here to make earrings, necklace, bracelets. All you need are your tools. So now I think I'm actually going to make something. I don't know what. Let me kind of get all organized. It will have to be something purple since this is the Passion for Purple Challenge. So we've got, as far as purple beads go, we have these beads and these beads and these beads. And I could possibly mingle in some other things with these. But let me get organized and try to figure out exactly what I want to do. And I need to gather my tools too. So I picked out a few beads that I'm going to use for this project. And we're going to make a very simple pair of earrings, quick and easy. And of course, since this is a Passion for Purple Collab challenge, I have to have purple. So we're going to use these beads. And when I look here, we see some blue in here. So I could use these beads, or I could use these turquoise beads, which I think that's what I'm going to use. And I looked at these and I'm like, oh, these have blue in them too. And I could make earrings using these two beads. And I could make the exact same pair of earrings with both these beads and have two different pair of earrings that look different. So we're going to make earrings with these, and then I'm going to use these spacers. I think, let's see, I may use, I'm not sure, I may use two on each earring or just may use one. And then if we get our findings kit out, we need the head pins and the ear wires. And the tools we need are cutters, pliers, and round nose. So I got all my findings out that I need, and I want to check something here. So these spacer beads have big holes in them, and I'm not for sure, yep, they're not going to stay on the head pin. So we're not going to use all four of them. We will use two of them. Now that being said, I want to make sure that these beads are not going to be doing the same thing. I don't think they will, because these head pins actually have a big flat end on them and they don't fall off. Now if you really wanted to use these, you could get you a small seed bead and put at the end and use them, but I'm not going to do that. So I've got my head pin, put that bead on there, and then top it off with that little spacer bead. Okay, we're going to need these. And look how pretty that is. Very simple. And you could elect to do just a simple loop, but I want a wire. I want to do a little wire wrap. These head pins are really good for that. They bend nice and easily. I think I'm going to do kind of a messy wrap on this. Let me clip that excess off. And just tuck that in, being careful not to get on top of the glass bead. Don't want to crack that. Okay. And then open up the ear wire. So cool. And there they are, all finished. And you know what? I think I'm going to make me a matching pendant. Something I can just put on a sterling silver chain that I have. We're actually getting ready to head on a little short day trip to Dallas. It's going to be a 5-hour drive. We're taking my son and his family to the airport. They're headed out to Idaho. And I just wanted to wear something new. It's one thing about making jewelry. You can just always whip out something really quick. But I think I'm just going to make one more of these little things with a bigger loop to put on an existing chain. Now for the pendant, instead of coming up here for the loop, I'm going to go down here. But you're going to be careful you're not going in here because you could cut your wire. I'm just going to loop on over. Wrap it around, kind of adjust your loop as needed. Just want to make sure that that loop's big enough to go over your chain. Let's see here. Sometimes you have to use your tools. Adjust that a little bit more. I didn't trim off. I thought I heard it trim off. And this one you want to make sure you tuck in because it is going to scratch your neck if you don't. And that would be very uncomfortable. There we go. And this is the shirt I'm planning on wearing. The sea is calling. Can't get it. There we go. Look how nice that's going to look. There we go. I want to thank y'all for joining me. Go check out all the other participants of the Passion for Purple Challenge. Just use the hashtag Passion for Purple Collaboration. I'll leave that link down in the description box below. But y'all have a great day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.